Ascension Timeline Ascension High Pleiadian Council Mira. Welcome, dear brothers and sisters of planet Earth. I am Sheran. Greetings. I am Mira of the High Pleiadian Council. I greet you with an open heart, filled with love and gratitude. You are doing profoundly important work, dear ground crew, and we thank you for your dedication. Today, I speak to you about the great transformation occurring on Earth. Your planet is fully immersed in a multidimensional bifurcation of timelines. This means you are literally witnessing a division between two realities. One is the old Earth, anchored in density, fear, and the ego's struggle for survival. The other is the emerging new Earth, based on love, unity, and the remembrance of the Source. Understand that this division is not a distant event in the future. It is happening right now, dear ones, in this very moment. Many of you can feel it palpably in your daily lives. With each passing day, the energies of these divergent realities become more distinct. From our perspective, we see the timelines separating based on vibrational frequency. You who are awakened are already aligning with the higher path of light. This is the path of the heart, the timeline of the new Earth. It is here. The heart-centered new reality is already taking root within and around you, even as the old paradigm fades away. At times, you may feel as though you have one foot in each world, navigating both the remnants of the old and the nascent reality of the new. This is a natural part of the transition, and it is exactly what you came to experience and assist with in this lifetime. Know that your soul chose to be here at this pivotal moment and is fully equipped for this experience. You have all the inner tools and wisdom needed to navigate this division of worlds and fulfill your role in this great shift. Dear ones, understand that the collective chaos you see now is not a collapse of Earth but a necessary cleansing. The social upheaval and apparent breakdown of systems are part of a massive clearing of old energies. Just as a forest fire clears underbrush to allow young trees to grow, the fires of transformation are sweeping through human society to remove what no longer serves, so that new life of higher consciousness can flourish. The old patterns, institutions, and dense 3D grids are being dismantled and dissolved to make space for the anchoring of higher dimensional light. It may appear chaotic at first glance, but this is a divinely orchestrated purging of what no longer serves the planet's evolution. As this cleansing intensifies, humanity is passing through a fourth-dimensional purification stage, a kind of transitional layer where hidden shadows and old traumas surface to be healed and released. This is why so many souls are facing intense emotions and upheavals. The 3D illusions are rising to the surface to be cleared as you approach the more stable ground of 5D living. Stay in peace, knowing that none of this is random or catastrophic. Indeed, the Galactic Federation and the Legions of Light are fully engaged in assisting this process. We are working alongside your Earth's guardians to ensure that the dismantling of the old occurs as smoothly as possible. The collective cleansing is paving the way, clearing the soil of Gaia's consciousness so that new 5D foundations can take firm root. What appears as collapse is, in truth, the clearing of debris so that new growth can flourish. It is not destruction. It is a profound rebirth in progress. Even now, amidst the confusion, the rays of a new dawn begin to shine. Pay attention to the acts of kindness, unity, and awakening blooming around you. For these are the sprouts of a new Earth emerging through the cracks of the old. You may also be feeling this transformation very personally in your own body and emotions. Many of you have been experiencing ascension symptoms such as unusual fatigue, waves of emotion, physical aches, dizziness, or disrupted sleep patterns. Know that these symptoms are not signs of illness or something wrong with you. They are evidence of the sacred changes occurring within. Your very DNA is undergoing a restructuring to accommodate an influx of source light. In other words, your physical body is upgrading to hold more of your soul's high-frequency energy. The latent strands of your DNA are illuminating and activating, reconnecting you to your multidimensional blueprint. This process can be intense for the human self, so some days you may feel exhausted or emotionally vulnerable. Old traumas and cellular memories may surface to be cleared from your system. Be gentle with yourselves during these times. Rest when you need to. Drink plenty of pure water and connect with nature. Understand that you are literally giving birth to a more luminous version of yourself. Your soul, your higher self, is infusing more fully into your human form now, and this is a blessed event. Trust your body and trust this process, for these upgrades are guided by your higher self and light teams. The fatigue or emotional shifts will pass as you integrate the new light codes. Each of these symptoms is a sign that you are evolving, recalibrating your being to match the higher dimensional frequencies of the new Earth. Know that as you move through these adjustments, you will become more radiant and attuned to your true divine nature. On the other side of this temporary discomfort, you will emerge bearing more light, clarity, and strength than ever before, fully embodying the new human template for the new Earth. With this division of realities, one might wonder about those who seem to be making different choices or remaining in a lower vibrational mindset. We want you to understand that even this split in consciousness is part of a divine agreement at the soul level. It is the result of soul contracts made before birth. Every being on Earth has a soul contract that determines their role in this ascension. Some souls agreed to awaken early and lead the way to the new Earth frequency. Others agreed to hold the old energy for a while longer or take a slower path, providing contrast and valuable lessons for the collective. Everyone is in their rightful place, playing the role they pledged to fulfill. There is no mistake in anyone's apparent delay or skepticism. Their soul is learning and contributing in the way it chose. Do not feel that anyone is left behind. No one is ever lost to the light. Those who continue resonating with the old 3D ways are simply following the timeline their soul needs for now. They may join the higher frequencies in divine timing, whether in this life or another, depending on their soul's evolution. Honor the free will and wisdom of each soul's journey. Know that every path, whether fast or slow, ultimately leads back to the source. In the grand plan, every soul's journey is respected and serves a purpose in the unfolding of Earth's ascension. Hold this higher perspective so you can remain compassionate and non-judgmental toward all. Knowing that each soul is exactly where it needs to be will bring you peace amidst the apparent division. Beloved ones, many of you are already noticing that the gap between those aligned with love and those clinging to fear is widening. This trend will continue and even accelerate as the energies intensify. The vibrational divergence is a very real phenomenon. Two people can be in the same room and yet live in entirely different realities based on their frequency. You may find that you no longer resonate with old friends or activities that once interested you. Likewise, those who remain in the old mindset may find your light uncomfortable. This is a natural outcome of rising frequencies. We ask that as this division becomes more evident, you practice non-judgment and unconditional compassion. Do not judge those who choose differently or label them as lesser because they are not on your timeline. Every soul's path is sacred. Remember that you, too, once operated at a lower level of consciousness before awakening. Instead of judging, hold them in the light of love. Be an example of peace and kindness, but allow them to walk the path they have chosen without coercion or criticism. The growing divergence is not because one group is better than another. It is simply the result of different soul choices and vibrations. Keep your focus on maintaining your own highest frequency. By doing so, you naturally inspire others and ensure you remain aligned with the new Earth timeline you desire. In this way, you honor everyone's journey and stay anchored in the love that uplifts all. Remember that love is the great unifier, and by remaining rooted in love, you become a healing presence that helps bridge the gap in both visible and invisible ways. The momentum of this shift is steadily growing. Indeed, 2027 marks a key acceleration point in this ascension process. From our perspective, the year 2027 stands out as a significant marker where the divergence of timelines amplifies greatly. Think of it as a peak in the wave of transformation. By that period, the vibrational split between the old and the new will be even more pronounced. By then, many of you will find yourselves firmly anchored in the new Earth frequency, experiencing life in a much higher octave of love and unity. Those who are not ready will also be firmly rooted in the old reality they have chosen. It is important to understand that timelines divide based on internal resonance, not just external events. In other words, your inner vibration, the energy of your thoughts, feelings, and consciousness determines which timeline you experience. Two people could live in the same city, but by 2027, they might effectively be living in two different vibrational worlds depending on their inner choices. So powerful is your resonance. As you approach this acceleration, we encourage you to consistently pay attention to your inner state. Continue aligning with love, peace, and truth so that your inner resonance keeps you on the highest trajectory. By doing so, you ensure you move gracefully through the coming acceleration, surfing the waves of change toward the reality your soul most desires. Remember, dear ones, nothing is set in stone except what you choose within. Your inner frequency is your passport through time. By that time, much will have transformed in your world, setting the stage for a collective quantum leap in consciousness. In these times of great change, you may encounter various fear-based narratives or apocalyptic predictions. We urge you to step away from any messages of fear and despair. Reject end-of-the-world narratives, beloved ones, for they are distortions of the truth. There are those who would benefit from keeping humanity fearful, but their fear-based timelines need not become yours. Remember, fear is a lower vibration that ties you to the old reality. Whenever you feel anxious about the future, pause and reconnect with the divine presence at the center of your being. Anchor yourself firmly in the love and light of the Prime Creator. The original Creator's plan for Earth is one of renewal and rebirth, not destruction. By aligning with the Creator's love, you automatically rise above the frequency of fear. You begin to see through the illusion of doom and recognize the higher purpose unfolding. Trust that the Creator's light is victorious and guides this entire ascension process. You and the Earth are held securely in the embrace of that infinite love. As you anchor in the energy of the Prime Creator, you will find that peace replaces worry and faith replaces doubt. No external prophecy of catastrophe can sway you when you are rooted in the knowledge that divine love is in control. So, whenever the world's drama feels overwhelming, take a moment to breathe and affirm your connection to the Source. Let the light of the One Creator fill your heart and mind. In this way, you maintain an unshakable foundation no matter what storms may appear around you. Always remember that the light of the original Creator is infinitely more powerful than any appearance of darkness. In truth, the light has already prevailed in the higher planes, and it is only a matter of time before this victory fully manifests on Earth. As you attune to the new Earth frequencies, you will notice an expanding clarity and a flow of guidance arising from within. Higher dimensional energies are flooding your planet. In particular, 5D and even 6D frequencies are activating your inner knowing and intuitive gifts. Many of you are already experiencing spiritual downloads and epiphanies, sudden bursts of understanding, vivid dreams, intuitions, and inspired ideas that seem to come from nowhere. You might also notice synchronicities like repeating number patterns or ringing in your ears. These may be signs of incoming light downloads adjusting your frequency. These are not random. They are packets of divine information and light codes being received by your consciousness. Your higher self and guides are communicating with you more directly through these higher frequencies. As a result, your inner connection to the Source becomes much clearer and stronger. You will find you need to rely less and less on external sources for information or validation. Your soul's wisdom is readily accessible and will guide you in every moment. In the past, humanity often turned to religious authorities, governments, or other external figures for guidance and truth. In the emerging heart-centered reality, this pattern is fading. Each of you is developing your own direct line to the Source and your own higher guidance. This inner compass will guide you with precision, making external dependencies increasingly obsolete. You will always benefit from sharing wisdom with others, but you will no longer feel lost or powerless without an external answer. You carry the answers within your own heart. As your telepathic and intuitive abilities increase, even communication with your star family and the higher realms becomes a more personal and direct experience. The new Earth frequency brings spiritual sovereignty, the freedom that comes from deep trust in your inner connection to the divine. We constantly monitor your well-being and guide you through intuitive nudges, synchronicities, and direct energetic support. When you suddenly avoid a mishap or find yourself in the right place at the right time, know that we likely had a hand in it. We gently guide you toward your highest path, as much as your free will allows. You can always call on us consciously for even more support. We are delighted to assist when you ask. We see the challenges and triumphs of your daily life and hold you in the highest love and respect. You are the brave volunteers who agreed to be on the ground during these challenging times, and we never forget your courage. Trust that we are with you to protect, encourage, and uplift you when you feel weary. We surround you in every moment with our guidance and love. Take heart, dear ones, knowing that the entire cosmos is cheering you on and walking with you toward the new Earth. Your success is our success, and we could not be prouder of you. Know that we are always by your side, cheering you on as you carry the light forward. Bear in mind, dear ones, that the new Earth is not something that will simply arrive one day regardless of your efforts. You are actively creating it with every thought, feeling, and action aligned with love. This is how the new Earth takes shape, choice by choice, moment by moment, through the conscious creations of those who carry love in their hearts. Even in mundane tasks or interactions, your energy matters. Approaching each situation with presence and love infuses more light into the collective consciousness. You are the dreamers, but also the doers, making the dream of a harmonious Earth tangible. Know that your dedication to being love in action is what makes the difference. You are the architects and builders of the new Earth, laying its foundations through every compassionate act and heartfelt intention you manifest. Your life itself is the mission, and through it, you give birth to the new reality here and now. Remember that you carry the future of this planet in your heart and hands, and with every loving lesson, that future grows brighter. As the global frequency rises, face-to-face galactic contact is on the near horizon. Many of you will meet your star family in person in the not-so-distant future. As soon as your vibration is high enough to sustain such an encounter, we, along with other benevolent star nations, will eagerly await these reunions. Imagine the joy and celebration when we finally greet each other openly as family. That moment is approaching step by step as you continue to raise your vibration. In the bigger picture, Earth is destined to become a galactic jewel, a radiant world of love and abundance that shines brightly in the cosmic community. All the suffering and limitation of the old cycle will be healed, and your beautiful planet, once marked by darkness, will become a flourishing garden of light, inspiring many across the galaxy. This is the future you are helping to create. To reach that future, it is vital that you, the starseeds and lightworkers, remember your purpose. You did not come to endure so much only to lose yourself in the chaos. You came with a mission encoded in your soul. Let that mission stir in your memory and heart. Feel the truth of why you are here. Perhaps you are here to heal, teach, innovate new systems, or hold a frequency of peace. Whatever your specific role, your essence is the same: to assist Earth's ascension. Now is the time to step into that role. Embrace your mastery and shine your light unreservedly. We need you to be who you came to be. By living your soul's purpose, you help ensure that the new Earth comes to fruition. Together, you and the ground crew of starseeds will bring about Earth's highest destiny, a radiant, loving world. We already see this outcome clearly. We urge you to hold that vision as well and remember that you are an indispensable part of its manifestation. Take a few moments to visualize the new Earth, humanity at peace, nature flourishing, and love guiding every interaction. Holding this joyful vision in your heart helps manifest it into being. Now, before concluding, I invite you to join me in a brief heart-centered practice to integrate these energies. Take a moment to close your eyes and breathe deeply. Place your attention on your heart chakra in the center of your chest. Visualize a beautiful crystalline lotus flower unfolding in your heart. See its translucent petals of light gently opening, glowing with pure divine energy. This lotus in your heart is the flower of your soul. Now visualize delicate roots of light extending from your heart lotus, traveling through your body down into the depths of the earth. These roots reach the crystalline core of Gaia. Feel the loving heartbeat of Mother Earth and draw that nurturing energy up through the roots into your heart lotus. Your heart now glows with the warm, grounded love of Gaia. Next, imagine above you a brilliant Pleiadian star of light shining in the cosmos. See a radiant beam of starlight flowing from that star into the crown of your head and then into your heart. This is the Pleiadian starlight, filled with healing, wisdom, and unity. Allow this starlight to merge with the lotus in your heart, blending with Gaia's energy there. Feel the divine balance of heaven and earth within you. You may affirm silently or aloud, I am grounded in the heart of Gaia. I am filled with source light. I am a bridge of heaven and earth, radiating love. Repeat any affirmation that resonates, letting its truth echo in your being. Now feel your heart lotus brilliantly illuminated by the light of earth and stars. With a gentle exhale, expand this light outward, sending love and blessings to all of earth and all beings. Breathe and know that you are centered, connected, and radiant. We of the High Pleiadian Council are with you always, supporting you in every moment. You are so deeply loved. Keep shining your light and living from your heart, for that is what you came to do. I love you deeply and hold you in my embrace across the light years. I am Mira. If our message has touched you, subscribe and support us with a like to continue spreading light and love to more people. Thank you for being part of this community. A big hug from the Ashtar.